And ever since the LA wildfires ripped through the area, questions and concerns started coming up about wildfire risks here.
The Henderson Fire Department tells us land between houses and major roads would create a fire break if a fire were to spread.
But in the worst case scenario, it offered some advice to our Victoria Saha on what to do to prepare.
We saw a lot of folks in California, homeowners who started hosing down their houses.
Yes.
How much does that even help when a fire is rapidly spreading?
It helps. So there are mitigation strategies that homeowners can do to harden their house from fire. And some of those strategies are making sure you have really good control of the vegetation around your property. So making sure that you don't have any dry vegetation close. So that's one thing they can do. You can also make sure that they use portable sprinklers to have a 72-hour emergency kit. We have a list available on our emergency management website, but it includes the essential items that you would need for your family to be able to take care of yourself for 72 hours. Water, food, medications, pet food, important documents, a plan of where you could go.
Speaking of evacuations, another sidebar probably. What should someone do to prepare for an evacuation?
We say 72 hours because in the first 72 hours, oftentimes it's the local community and the jurisdiction that has to fend for itself. When an emergency occurs, there's going to be resource requests immediately being sent out. In the case of California, the request immediately went out that morning and we had crews there in under 12 hours. But that was still 12 hours, and in that 12 hours you saw that fire more than quadruple in size.
The Henderson Fire Department says it studies every single square foot of its jurisdiction when doing wildfire risk assessment. It does this by breaking the city up in small groups, but it also emphasizes prevention and preparedness.